What's going on, guys? Smooth Racing here, back with a brand new video, and today we've got another top 5, and today's top 5 is our personal top 5 favourite F1 YouTubers. So this is just my personal opinion and no one else's, or I'm not looking at subscriber counts or anything, just my own personal opinion, which top 5 I watch the most, and which I enjoy watching the most. But just before this, don't worry if you're not in this top 5. It doesn't mean I don't watch you or like your channel. It's perfectly fine. You just keep on doing what you're doing and the subscribers will come. Basically, a lot of these aren't the biggest YouTubers. I know Into the Barrier, not really, they're probably the biggest fan of him. Xmatty G, Araver just missed out, and Mickey Motions. Araver's probably the best editor on YouTube, a really good guy, and always happy to interact with his followers on Twitter. But let's start off then with our countdown, and in number 5 it is Tom F7, or Mr. Techno Tom, as he says, and I always seem to think that whenever you say Tom F7 I always reply with Mr. Techno Tom. But anyway, this guy, he's got 215 subscribers, but he does really deserve more. 2014 has been a massive year for him, or sort of the back end of 2013. One of the reasons why is when he came up with the idea for F1 Live Season, which I now of course have taken hold of, me and Insignia taken hold of on the Xbox side of things, and he's a really great guy and he's always happy to help. I think recently when I was looking at PCs, who really helped me out, him and a few other people, so he's a really good guy and very helpful. And then just talking about his channel now, I watch all of his live season videos and they're really good. You know, I enjoy listening to them, and then his banter brigades are really good, and then he does that massive commentary when he does most of the live season races. It's really good to see. And when he does it's like personal, like F1 videos, they're really good as well, like his top 10 most wanted features. Really enjoyed watching that. That got a great response, I think, as well as doing a Titanfall walkthrough. And this brings me on to the next point around him, but he's really good at what he knows, and he does know quite a bit. That's why they call him Mr. or that's why he calls himself Mr. Techno Tom, because he loves doing tech reviews, or for example, you know, Xbox One versus PS4, or you know, Tomb Raider updates, and just looking through his videos now, and he does some really good stuff. And probably the best content that he does do is the content that he knows and enjoys to make, which I think is probably the Xbox One vs PS4 and all the talking about technical stuff and games and hardware. But definitely go and sub to him, and we'll try to get him to 300 subscribers. I'm sure he'll get to 500 and possibly 1,000 this year in no time. Let's move on to number 4 then in our countdown, and that is Ayrtona UK. This guy has 508 subscribers. He's definitely one of the biggest movers in of 2014, thanks to his, like Tom F7, a great series idea, and that was the Ultimate Career, which he started, although sadly someone copied it, but he did actually start that. He basically, if you don't know what it is, it moves from F1 2010 to F1 2013. A simple idea, which I think, you know, myself and many other people have thought of, but never been able to put it in practice, and he has, and he's really executed it very well, doing highlight videos. The videos are each about 10 minutes long, very good to go and watch. And not just that, but he's now come up with another idea, which is Snailed It, where he tries to win the World Championship with Marussia. But like, you could say, well, that's like another series. This is what Ayrtona does so well, in taking an idea and really developing it further and making it very unique. But yeah, definitely go and check out his channel. Hopefully he'll definitely reach 1k subscribers within the year, and he's definitely one of the biggest movers. Like I said, a channel that's really growing and really deserving to grow, and definitely deserves to be number 4 in my countdown. Let's move on then to number 3 in my countdown, and that goes to Rightbox HD, or Jay as you might know him as. Got 1.5k subscribers, nearly at 1.6, just think about 6 subscribers off, so maybe you guys who are watching it could go and subscribe to him if you haven't already, but I'm sure most of you have already heard of him. He's a really great guy, always happy to help. He's helped me with setups and PCs, and he's a really good guy, and he makes so many videos, which is great, and such a variety on his channel, you know, from iRacing to DayZ to F1. Rightbox HD has it all covered, trust me. If you just look at his, you know, channel, you'll see that he does so many videos a day even, and then you know, like just today, in the past 24 hours, he's made 3 videos, which is great. And you look at the you know, there's a funny video of Cam getting shot, and there's an iRacing challenge, and then there's a DayZ walkthrough. It's really good stuff from Rightbox, and he's a great commentator and definitely a great editor and graphics designer. I know he makes a lot of channel art for a lot of people. He's really always happy to help, and definitely worth you checking out his channel, and definitely go and subscribe to him. Let's move on then to the business then, the top 2 in our countdown. We'll start off with number 2 then, and that is Harrison101. HD or Harrison 101. He's a really great guy and a really definitely quite popular. He has been around in YouTube for quite a long time, but I think this year has definitely been his best year on YouTube, and I've been probably watching him I think for about a year now. He did some really good stuff, and I think he's definitely improved. He's definitely come a long way. If you go back and watch his first video, I've just shown it now, or you watch one of his vlogs, they're very good, but you know, obviously I think he'll probably agree that they're not the best. And then you look at his latest vlogs and they're, you know, superb. The Dre TV should be on the telly, to be honest, because it's such a great show. He does the Around the Corner podcast. He's the creator of that. He does some really good content talking about football, FIFA, and Dre TV he invented, and he's done some really good new series that he's thought of, completely unique, never seen anything like it, and that's why he earned my subscription. And he likes to do walkthroughs as well. He intends to go from one game to another. He always makes sure he finishes that game before he starts the next, which is always really good to see, unlike me, who finished a WLC walkthrough after just 6 episodes. But anyway, definitely go and subscribe to Harrison 1 HD. Just look how many subscribers he's on. Yeah, he's on 4.6k subscribers. Hopefully he'll get to 5k this year, and I would not be surprised at all if he did within the next few months. But this is the moment you've all been waiting for then. Who's going to be at number 1 in my countdown? Will it be you that's listening? Probably not, because I don't think that Alex Zaffro will be listening to my video. And he is my number 1 F1 YouTuber for numerous reasons. Well, first of all, he was the first ever YouTuber I watched. I literally just typed in F1 2012 and it came up with one of his videos for his walkthrough, all aboard the Afro train. Still remember watching it, and just from then on, never really looked back. Watching it, at one point last year before I started YouTube, before I had a bit more time, I used to watch every single one of his videos, and I still try to do. He does an amazing thing where he actually has 4 channels, and he uploads daily to his main channel, Alex Zaffro, and that's what I aim to do, but I can't really replicate the success that he has. And he's got 18.6k subscribers, and I'm sure he'll get to 20 before you know it. He's a really great guy. He's helped people like Tiamat Marduk and Game Riot boost their subs. Actually, he was ahead of Tiamat Marduk, and he let him put setups on him, and of course we all know what happened to Tiamat Marduk. We just put on the sponge him, and he's now ahead with about, I think he's nearly at 30k subscribers. But Alex Zaffro, a really good guy. He does loads of walkthroughs, does loads of F1 2013 gameplay, does NASCAR, MotoGP, MXGP. He does so many games, and it's really good to see. And I definitely still class him as an F1 YouTuber because he does some really good opinionated F1 videos. It's definitely worth going subscribing to him, and let's hope he'll get to 20k subscribers. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. Just to recap, Tom F7, Airtoner, Riotbox, Harrison 10 HD, and Alex Zaffro was my top 5. I'll be interested in hearing your top 5 down in the comment section below, and don't feel you have to include me, of course. I should be at number 1 in all of yours. Only joking, but yeah, thanks to you so much for watching. Be sure to leave your top 5 down in the comments. I'm Mr. Racing, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.